If you don't want to have repeated evil, then don't murmur when something bad happens. It's the way of our kingdom. That's how God trains us. He hates murmuring. Murmuring is what hindered Israel from getting to the promised land. Once you murmur, you fail the test. Another thing will happen again. You can't prevent it until you grow to knowing that if God allows an evil experience, He has something in mind. Because people are always asking questions in Christendom. Oh, why? How manage God? Those who ask us questions, they will still ask again. Because they have not passed the test. The test is a child of God must not murmur or complain when things happen that is not to your taste. Because you should know God enough that all things work together for good. Since you didn't know, another evil will happen again until you know. So you better know now so that another evil will not happen. If you see a believer who is serving God very well and yet evil are always happening, it is for this only one reason. Not that the enemies are too strong. No. It is the way of our kingdom. We don't murmur, we don't complain when the unexpected happens. Anything you cannot change, don't think about it. What God desires is gratitude. In everything, what do? Give thanks. That is our test. Until you pass that test of giving thanks in everything, many bad things will keep on happening. The instrument of defeating the devil is being grateful when things are not okay. Patience is the only technology created by divinity to mature you unto perfection. So God created the technology of patience by waiting. Intimacy. Waiting on God until He says a word. Every morning you wake up, you pray. After praying, you keep quiet. You will not get out. Why? You are waiting for something that God will drop in your mind, which you begin to write down. That period of waiting is your period of patience. Those who wait on the Lord consistently like this, they will not need examination of evil to learn patience, because they are already practicing patience, which is a needed ingredient in our maturity process unto perfection. At times you almost lose faith. I've waited and waited for a word from God. I've been God, no, they talk. And I'm not hearing God. He's teaching you patience, so that you will not learn patience by trial. The delay you are having is because you have not delayed yourself in the presence of God, in time of intimacy, in a long fast, praying and waiting, keeping quiet in God's presence, waiting for a word from God. Be ye perfect, just like your heavenly Father is perfect. And what brings you to perfection? James 1, verse 2 to 4. You will see it there.
James 1, 2 to 4. My brethren, count it all joy.
How can you count it joy when you are passing through trial? Because it is the technology that teaches you patience to mature you unto perfection. A dimension where anything you want is always available. Go ahead.
Count it all joy.
Count it all joy.
When you fall into diverse temptation.
Can you imagine? God said, be happy when you fall into trial, when you fall into temptation, when your expectation did not arrive at the time you wanted it, when the unexpected happens. He said, be happy. How can God say that if there is nothing good in it? Go ahead.
Knowing this. Hold on.
Why must you be happy? Because there is something you should know. If you know this, you'll be happy. Knowing what?
This. That the trying of your faith.
That the trying of your faith, what does it do?
Worketh patience.
Is to work out patience. Is to make you to learn patience. There's no way you can learn patience except the trying of your faith.
But let patience have her perfect work.
Patience is a worker. Patience is employed to work. There's a job, there's a reason why God brings problem to make you to be patient. He's doing some job. What work is he doing?
That ye may be perfect.
Patience brings you to perfection. That ye may be perfect.
An entire totality of your Christian experience will be affected. Wanting nothing.
A dimension when anything you want, God will always supply. That's where it's taking you to. We pass through trial so that we respect our success when it comes. When some success comes too cheaply, it's not respected when it arrives. So at times, God deliberately allows some trial to come before success. So when you finally arrive, you will respect that success. You value it. When God puts a glory ahead, it makes you to pass through problems, challenges. So when you finally get there, you will value it. You will not use the backhand to hold it. So when you see test, it's an indication that glory is coming ahead. Deuteronomy 32, verse 11 and 12.
11 and 12.
Yes.
As an eagle stirreth up her nest.
He just explained. As an eagle stirreth up her nest.
Fluttereth over her young. Spreadeth abroad her wings. Taketh them. Beareth them on her wings. So the Lord alone.
That's how the Lord
did lead him.
That's how the Lord does it. You won't understand except I explain. Just like the eagle does it. That's how he does it. How does the eagle do it? He lays the egg and it hatches the egg. And the egg began to grow. And it becomes, the chick begin to grow. And he will be going out to bring food for the baby. Bring food for the baby. Bring food for the baby. And the baby will be enjoying. And the eagle will fly from anywhere. And put food in the mouth. And we'll choke it. And the eagle will go again. The eagle will fly and bring food. But when it gets to the time for glory, the way the mother fly and is looking at the mother, wow, the strongest bird, and the mother is looking at it. So you're doing it. You will soon see how I'm doing it. And then when it gets to the time, you are looking at me doing acrobat in the air without considering gravity. Gravity is of no consequence when the ego is in flight. You want to see how I defy natural law, how I defy juju power, how I defy contradiction. When no problem, no demon, no enemy can stop me, I will show you how. When it gets to the time, the net that he put the children, the mother ego will come and use the mouth to tear away the net. The child will say, mommy, what are you doing? Are you mad? Are you mad? He said, yes. You will soon know who is mad, either you or me. He will tear away the. And then mommy, why are you tearing our bed? Our bed. Mommy, what is wrong with you? Yeah, you will soon know what is wrong with me. He will tear away the net. And the children will almost fall away from the tree. Then they will now hold the branch. No more bed. Mommy, they look at the ground very far. If they fall like this, hey, they will scatter. Mommy will go without hearing. When those you thought are your helpers don't hear your cry, it's a preparation for glory. When those you depend upon, but for many of you will be complaining. You see my helper now, all of them don't turn their back against me. Keep quiet. It's a preparation for glory. That you will no longer depend on helper, God wants to make you a helper to the helpless. But many of you are begging him on. My helpers have gone. The devil and the enemy have taken away my helper. No. God is tired of you begging to be helped. He wants to turn you to a helper. Mommy, 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 mommy. They will hold the remaining branch. 1 day, no food. 2 days, no food. Mommy, mommy, mommy. When your supply line ceases, it's because God wants to make you a supplier. Then the mother, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, the mother didn't come. Then finally, he saw the mother coming, and he was jumping. Hey, mama, mama, where have you been? Where have you been? And the mama said, yes, I've come to tell you where I've been. The mother will now use her head to push the bed from the only thing he's holding. Push him out of the tree, and he will start falling from the top of the tree. I said, hey, my mother, are you man? What did you eat? You pushed me out of the last hope, and be falling. It is as he's falling, he will be struggling. Mama. That is how the mother is teaching her how to use the wings. The wings that were flat, unused. He wants to be like the mother. Then something must happen to force it to. But he thinks he's struggling. He doesn't know he's practicing. Your struggles are practice to become an expert. Before he crash land, bah! The mother will fly from wherever, zoom under. And as he thought he was going to crash on the rock, he will fall on the mother's back. Bah! The mother will spread the ring. Say, Mama, thank God you came. I nearly died. Look at the rock. He said, I was watching you. It doesn't matter how fast you are falling. The Almighty is watching you. Before you crash, He will come under. And He will take you up again and put you in the tree. You will think that, oh, hope has come. He will leave you again for many days. And when He come back again, He will push you again. And you are falling. Mama, what is wrong with you again? As you are struggling, calling mama, that is how. He will do it many times. Until when the mother saw that he has practiced enough and the wings are strong, then the mother will not come back again. But as he's about to land on the rock, mama, look at rock. Ooh, he will just fly up and he begin to do what the mother is doing. Your trial is your training for your glory.